Hey you guys, I know it's been a really long time since I've made a video. I don't even know how to describe it. Everything is kind of different from last time I made a video. It's not March anymore, so it's mid-September, and here I am, just now making another video. Moved back from California, came back to the Midwest. I lived with my parents for the summer, and then I had to move back to school for some job training. This is my senior year of college. Amen. It's been a long 4 years, or long 3 years. This is my fourth. But I'm really excited to graduate this year. Things are looking good right now. My classes suck and my job is hard, but that's okay. I'll make it through. Uh, New stuff going on with the Marine Corps with life. Nate is trying to figure out all of his EAS stuff right now, so he's trying to get out of the Marine Corps. And it's not a simple process at all. It's actually been really difficult for him the past couple months. It's a whole lot of paperwork. It's a lot of steps that need to be followed by signatures, which need to be followed by more steps. Then you need to take a class. So basically he had to submit a bunch of paperwork in. He had to get permission from his unit, which is silly because they should allow you to get out because it's your choice. You can get out if you want to. But they can make it very difficult, and that's what Nate's unit has been doing lately. They've been trying to get him to re-enlist, so they're making it as inconvenient as possible for him to get out. So they sign him up for all these field ops that he doesn't want to go on, that he doesn't really need to be going on because he's not deploying. He's getting out. So that's kind of been frustrating for him, and and I understand. It sucks for me too because I don't get to talk to him very much, if at all. But you can't complain. He's not deployed. Um, so he started his EAS thing a while back. He's actually trying to do the early out program. So he is trying to actually change his end of active service date earlier than what it was originally, and then you can still take leave. So he'd be back way sooner than his actual original EAS date, which is pretty cool. Looks like that might not be happening anymore though, because his unit is screwing him over so much. So he has taken his what's it called? Forget it. The class that they have to take before they get out. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on it. I don't know. Basically, they teach you how to be a civilian again. They teach you that the Marine Corps way of life and the real person way of life is very different, and you can't scream "fuck you" at your boss if you don't like what they say, like you can here in the Marine Corps. So basically that, and like resumes, and how the GI Bill works, and how the VA hospitals are run, and that type of thing. So it's a lot of good information. He called me and he was like, "Okay, honey, you're gonna have to look through all of this when I get home, okay?" I was like, "Good idea," because he listens, but he doesn't really look into the detail stuff, and I'm very detail oriented. So, he is originally supposed to get back probably around, even just 3 weeks from now, 4 weeks from now. I left California in the very beginning of July, so it's been like 2.5 months since I've seen him. But it's not that bad because it's the end of the road for us. We don't have to keep worrying about, leave dates and stuff like that. So it's not that bad this time, which is really nice. And he now got screwed over, has to go on another field op, so his date keeps changing. We haven't officially gotten his new EAS date, if he gets one at all, because remember, everything needs 5 signatures from higher ups that are currently overseas, or they need someone who's pregnant to sign and they're gone all the time. It's a big, extended, obnoxious process, but whatever. So if your man is getting out, look forward to doing this stuff with him, because I'm not even responsible for helping him, and I'm still frustrated. And the Marine Corps lets you go, but not easily. So something to keep in mind. Someone just screamed out the window. Gotta love college. This weekend is our big football rivalry game, so kind of fun. So that's why it looks like I'm going out, because I am going out in like an hour. But anyway, Uh, some big crazy news for us. Nate and I are getting married, which is very exciting because we've had a long 3 years of a very semper fi lifestyle, and it hasn't been for me. I love him more than anything, but the Marine Corps way of life is not one that I meshed well with. With it just didn't work with my schooling, with my job, what I want to do in my life, and it I'm a selfish person. So is Nate, and we both understand that we need to do what we need to do right now, and we're both not willing to give that up. And so um, he's ready to be done, and I'm so excited that he's going to be done. And so this is just kind of one of those things. We've always wanted to get married. We've known for about 2 years that we've wanted to marry each other, but we're just now able to celebrate. I didn't want to get married while he was in. He didn't want us to deal with the paperwork and things like that. So we chose not to get married while he was in, and I wanted to wait until we were back in Minnesota. So we are getting married on December 29th of 2011, which is pretty soon. I'm very excited. We basically just decided with him getting out, with my internships and my grad school that I'm going to have to be at, with him starting his freshman year as a 23-year-old pretty much, or I guess his sophomore year, but he's got about 4 years of school left, that we're just going to need to, computers right now, that I would just really like to be married. He would really like to be married, and his grandparents are like the most important people in our lives, and his grandpa's health is not so great right now, and we don't know if we're going to have time to have a big ceremony and reception this summer, or if we're going to do it next summer. So we're kind of trying to debate that out right now. But we are having a civil ceremony, so we're having a courthouse wedding in December, and it's just going to be with immediate family, and we're going to go out to dinner afterwards, and we're going to get like a cake, and then Nate and I are going to get a hotel for a couple nights and just go around and see Minneapolis and St. Paul and just hang out. We might go to like a hockey game or something. Just get to at least have like a couple days to ourselves and get to have fun and enjoy the city. And really looking forward to that. I will have to let you guys know if I'm getting like a DoD card, if I have to go through the whole military spouse thing. I'm not really sure because we can't get an EAS date. So if his EAS date doesn't change, he gets out in January. So technically I'll be a Marine wife to an active Marine. I guess technically I'll be a Marine wife anyway, since they do sign 8-year contracts and it's 4 active and 4 inactive, but not really. If I get to see him all the time, I wouldn't really consider myself a Marine wife like that. So I don't know if I'm going to have to do that, but I will keep you guys updated because changing your last name is a bitch. And I've recently figured that out when it comes to, I still have 1 semester left after we get married, so I'm going to be changing my name on everything, on all of my FAFSA information, on all of like my student ID card, my driver's license, all of this different stuff for the university and for my job here at the university is going to change, and it sucks. It's so much work, and it sucks too because professors, they get their rosters not always updated, so all of a sudden when they're calling roll, they're asking for my last name, and then it's all of a sudden Nate's last name, and it's just going to be a fiasco. I know that's going to be a pain in the butt, but obviously it's not that big of a deal. Sacrifice that we're definitely willing to make. And I'm hoping that he'll move to my college town when he gets out and find a job, and summer just planning on waiting to see where I get an internship, and we're going to move there. And then he will be starting school, and we will be able to live happily ever after. So that's just an update on our lives. I thought I'd let you guys know. If you guys are Facebook friends with me, please do not say anything about us getting married yet on Facebook, just because we're not ready to tell all of our families, and we haven't gotten a chance to. We're trying to wait until he gets back, and not all of my family knows, not all of his family knows. So if someone runs ready and like, oh my god, you're getting married on Facebook, then they might find out. And I would really like them to find out from us and not other people. So anyway, I thought I'd make a video and let you guys know what I'm up to, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. Alright, bye.